I can't even ask for a moment of silence or a press F to pay respects because frankly, this motherfucker doesn't even deserve it anymore. What's going on, everybody? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and some news came out today about everyone's love-to-hate guy, Cliffy B himself. Granted, he has a hot wife, but Cliffy B himself, he's a bit of a dickhead over the last 10 or so years. Give or take. Yeah, you know how it is anyway. So, what's the deal anyway? Well, after Cliff Bleszinski left Epic Games a while back and he took some time off to find himself or whatever it is he was doing, and then he came back with Bosskey Productions. And you may remember he made that billion-dollar franchise that everyone knows, everyone loves, and everyone still plays to this day and is worth ridiculous amounts of money. Lawbreakers. You might remember. It's one of the best-selling games of all time. But Cliffy B didn't stop there. He was on a roll, so just call him Butter, baby. And he was jumping into the hot new thing. He was going from showing Overwatch how it's done in the arena to taking on PUBG and Fortnite in the whole Battle Royale deal. And that's where we have that masterpiece theater that is Radical Heights, baby. But hold up, wait a minute. What's this? Cliffy B announces Bosskey Productions is closed. I guess that's what happens when you make one of the worst produced games ever in the last, I don't know, maybe 15 years? You know when you make one of those games that's dead on arrival and just flops and flounders around for a while until it's officially completely 100% wrote off? Granted, all the players were well gone by then, but yeah. And then you quickly chase after the current fad and the current thing, and you slap together a terrible looking game in the sense of Radical Heights. And then it all just falls apart. So anyway, the deal is Cliffy B announced today on Twitter that Bosskey Productions is officially no more. The studio is shut down, everyone there is out of work, and Cliffy B is taking some time away from games to, again, reflect and find himself. He'll probably try come back in and do whatever, and I'm sure that every company and every publisher and every developer is going to be jumping at the potential chance to work with Cliffy B, creator of the billion-dollar franchise Lawbreakers, creator of the hottest game, the hottest battle royale, the hottest free-to-play game there is, Radical Heights. Now, of course, I can shit on Cliffy B the whole day. I mean, that's pretty easy. I will say this. Cliffy B has been fairly important previously in the past in the games industry. I'm sure, as you already know, Cliffy B was very influential in the creation of the Unreal series, the Unreal Tournament series, and an exceptional personal favourite of mine, the Gears of War series. But this all ties back into something I talked about and something I actually made a video about before, about, quote, celebrity, unquote, game developers and game designers and game directors. That they're not completely infallible. Funny enough, the main point I was using in that video was Cliffy B, but I also put in a couple of other people in there too, Kojima being one of them. But it really just goes to show that despite Cliffy B's pedigree, if you will, and some of the great stuff he's done in the past, it doesn't make him infallible. From the moment anyone ever saw Lawbreakers, there were red flags everywhere. Cliffy B being Cliffy B didn't give a shit, basically told everyone to go fuck himself. Granted, to an extent that's okay, because he made the game he wanted to make. He made his vision, essentially. I will give him minor props for that. The reason why I only give him minor ones for it is at the end of the day, you're making a product for consumers. It doesn't matter if it's your magnum opus in vision. And the fact is, if no one wants to play it, or it's a load of shit, and a billion-dollar franchise like Lawbreakers, well, history speaks for itself. So that's almost the entire story. Now, this next part is not 100% confirmed, but there are reports of it out there. So I will say this before I go on to the next point. Again, rumor and speculate, not so much speculation, rumor, heavily implied, and reports, but nothing confirmed and official. Now, the reason why I'm giving Cliffy B such a hard time in this video, other than the fact he deserves it for the most part, I want to go in extra and pour some more dirt on him right now, and pour some more shit all over him right now in this next piece that I'm about to do. And that piece is the fact that reports have said that Cliffy B never even told anyone in the studio that they were closing down, that he posted up the public announcement online, and that's how people in the studio found out they were out of a job. Again, not 100% confirmed, but if it's true, that makes him a fucking dirtbag. I even hit my desk with my hand as I was doing that because I was talking with my hands. I have absolutely no respect for someone who does something like that. Be a man, not a midget, and tell the people you fucked up. And now they're out of jobs and they have to worry about feeding their fucking families, rather than reading it on a fucking Twitter post because you didn't tell them. Anyway, that's it. Let me know in the comment section below anything about Cliffy B. Let me know if you like Cliffy B, if you dislike Cliffy B. Let me know if, like me, you think Cliffy B's wife is hot, because let's face it, she is. If you're a big fan of some of his previous work, like the Unreal series, the Unreal Tournament series, the Gears of War series, or any of the other stuff he worked on. Or were you one of the unfortunate people that got into that billion-dollar franchise Lawbreakers on day one and found out you basically had no one to play with since launch? Or have you even tried Radical Heights? And how did you find that? I will say this personally, as much as I shit on Radical Heights during the video, I didn't play it, but someone I associate with streams it a good bit, and it actually doesn't look terrible as far as gimmicky battle royale games go. I'm not really a fan of them, but the guy I watch made stuff entertaining, so it could have been down to the game, could have been down to him. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on all of that, as well as the whole potential thing on him maybe not even actually telling his employees that they were out of jobs and they had to find it out publicly online with everyone else. And your feelings on that. So let me know all that good stuff in the comments section below. Hit the appropriate button to let me know how I did on the video. While you're at it, why not even hit that subscribe button and then turn on that little notification bell. Granted, YouTube probably still won't send you all the notifications for the video uploads and the live streams, but at least you can say you tried, right? Anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the rest of the videos and live streams in my channel.